Hi guys, and welcome to Howarth Golf. Thanks for watching this video. So I thought I'd share this today. It's one of my lessons. Came to me, struggles with hitting pulls, hit some slices as well. So we've got a video on the left hand side. This is kind of what he came with today, and then on the right hand side, as we had him doing some drills to sort of make some improvements to his swing. So if we look on the left hand side, I'll just sort of run him down. So as he's sort of approaching the ball, you can see I've got a red line drawn there. That was kind of the initial shaft plane, just to sort of give us something to reference off really from anything. So we can see, imagine, maybe some of you have seen talking about balance point in golf clubs. So it's kind of around sort of this position of the club head. Ideally, we want that coming from behind us, running somewhere around that red line. We see very commonly in people who sort of slice the ball, and I think there's a correlation between skill level as well. You sort of less skilled players, they get that balance point moving actually this way in transition, which then we all know we're going to have to fight that. We're either going to have to early extend to get it back online, which probably leaves the face wide open, or we're just going to basically swing cut across the golf ball. So if we run this down, so if you can see the club really tips over, its shaft starting to steepen, club head gets outside the hands. It's already in line with the golf ball at this point, so it's still working outwards. The only way it can go and hit the golf ball is actually then to chop down and across, and you can see the initial start line of that ball comes out left. This shot was actually just a bit of a kind of straight pull. So we want to fix that. So on the right hand side here, what we did was we set up a nice little drill. I had 2 alignment sticks in 2 baskets, so you can see the first one here, and then the other one is kind of in this basket behind him, which was kind of sticking up in this manner. So the idea was to try and get the club working what felt like through the gap, so it's travelling through. So it's going underneath the first stick and then above the second stick on the basket on the through swing. So the other thing we talked about as well is getting the club face to actually close. There's no good sort of swinging it from the inside but still having the face open. All that's going to do is it's going to produce the same ball flight but just to the right hand side. So we've got to fix the club face relationship to the path as well. So we had him swing down so we can compare the two. So as it starts to come down on the left hand side, the club's, like we showed before, it's steepening. It's working very much down through that left arm. If we look at it on the right hand side, so like I talked about before, the balance point of the shaft is staying behind. So as it's staying behind, it's not tipping over. Club's working down nicely. Coming much more from behind him on like almost swinging on the circle on the arc of the golf swing. So if we run it down, so when the shaft gets parallel to the ground, you can see how it's running much more through the right forearm, and then the club's working from ever so slightly behind the hands rather than a good few inches outside. So the club's still working from inside the golf ball. It's already in line with the golf ball on the left hand side. Goes outside. One on the right hand side, still tracking in line. This was by all means not perfect, but a massive improvement on where we were at the start. You can see there we're really chopping across the ball. On the right hand side, it's swinging much more in line, much more solid contact as well. The sweet spot of the club is travelling down towards the golf ball there, or in line with the golf ball, rather than coming from outside of the ball and cutting across it. So imagine if you swung this club up, we were hitting 7 irons here, if we were swinging that say 80 mile an hour, and on the left hand side we're working the club across the ball, we're not putting that 80 mile an hour into the golf ball because it's glancing across it. So on the right hand side, imagine we were only swinging this maybe at like 70 mile an hour, but the club was working a much more efficient path into the golf ball. We're going to put more speed, as long as the face is in a good position, into that golf ball. So we can see as it runs through, the club works in a much better line. Ball started much more on target rather than pulling across. You can see how kind of dragged across on the left hand side that club head is there. On the right hand side it's working much more on the arc of the swing. So we pretty much did that. You know, if we had the TrackMan on as well, you know, we probably would have seen a change in path from, you know, on the left hand side I'm guessing probably 10 degrees across on this left on the left hand side 10 degrees across. On the right, you know, I think we had it probably much more neutral there. Obviously we were hitting straighter golf shots, less curves, and ball started on a better start line. So thought I'd share this. Hope a few of you struggle with coming over it. You know, got an out to in swing path, can kind of, you know, you can set this drill up on the right hand side, you know, using a couple of alignment sticks, a couple of baskets, or if you're hitting off grass, you know, you can just wedge them in the ground there. So, you know, really feel like we're going to swing through the gap in the sticks, but make sure we don't just swing out to the right hand side, but leave the heel leading the toe, because we're just going to either it pushes or push slices. So hope this helps. Thanks for checking out this video. If you want me to look at your swing, by all means get in touch. You can find my email address on my page. It's jayhowarth@hotmail.com. Get in touch if you'd like an online lesson. Thanks for viewing the video. Obviously more to come. If you like this sort of thing, let me know. If there's anything else you'd like to see, obviously post that in the comments below as well. Remember to subscribe to the channel. You'll get obviously notifications when more content comes on. And yeah, hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you soon.